Welcome to LGBTpopCult, and today we're diving into the twists, turns, betrayals, rewrites, fake deaths, and wait, what? Moments that made GL fans scream at their screens. This is the top 20 most controversial GL series plot twists, the plot choices that divided fandoms, launched essays, and had us all questioning what the writers were sipping. Let's get into it. 20. Queendom. Ray and Print make love, in each other's bodies. Body swap tropes can be cute, they can be funny. But Queendom said, let's make things complicated. After Ray and Print swap bodies, the show takes a wild turn when the two decide to explore intimacy while swapped. Some viewers called it bold, others called it mentally gymnastic. All of us collectively paused the episode thinking, so they're doing it with themselves, but not iconic, confusing, controversial. 19. I'm Your Moon. Earl rejects Pray until suddenly she doesn't. Earl spends the majority of the show pushing Pray away because she's engaged. And Pray, poor woman, suffers endlessly. But then, boom! One rescue scene later, Earl not only changes her mind, but takes Pray's virginity on the spot. From a long, painful rejection arc to, okay, let's be together instantly. Whiplash. Party of Two. 18. Love Senior. Manayao sleeps with someone else. Gyoza rejects Manayao, and instead of slow burn sapphic longing, Manao immediately sleeps with another girl. Like, immediately. Fans couldn't buy the whole true love angle afterwards. If your heart breaks and you go straight to someone else's bed, maybe it wasn't that deep, babe. 17. My Marvelous Dream Is You. The leads barely share screen time. A GL series where the leads spend 80% of the runtime apart? That's a choice. Dawan won't confess her feelings. May has a boyfriend for family approval but won't touch him, and the romance just limps along. Fans waited for sparks. The sparks waited for a script revision. 16. Unlock Your Love. Love's mom helps them do it. To break a magical curse that prevents Love and Rain from getting intimate, Love's mom steps in. Not metaphorically, she literally helps them make sure it happens. She knows when it happens. She's involved in the logistics. A collective yikes echoed across GL fandoms worldwide. 15. Love Design. Aokbab almost lets her ex kiss her. Aokbab is supposedly in love with Rin, so why does she just stand there and let her ex lean in for a kiss? Not resisting, not dodging, not even a polite girl no. Fans wanted romance. Instead they got Rin having to stop an almost cheat in real time. 14. Denied love. Rin runs to her ex every single time. Rin's wife Kem is literally begging her to see they're happy, in love, and building a life together. But every time the ex calls, Rin sprints like she's in an Olympic qualifier. By the time she realizes her wife is the one she wants, Kem has already walked away. It took fans years to unclench their fists. 13. My Safe Zone. Jane keeps chasing Lynn. Jane has been through decades of emotional cardio with Lynn. Lynn leaves for years, comes back, still keeps letting women who want her hang around, while Jane confesses her feelings over and over. Lynn makes Jane suffer like it's her side hobby. Some called it drama, others called it emotional taxation. 12. Only You. The kidney storyline. We were all here for the bodyguard starlet romance. That was the show's beating heart. Then suddenly, illness arc, organ failure, surprise kidney. The entire momentum vanished under medical melodrama nobody asked for. Fans wanted tension and glamour, not Grey's Anatomy with sapphics. 11. The Loyal Pin. Pin agrees to marry a man. Anand is ready to surrender her royal title to be with Pin. Pin, in return, decides to marry a man for Anand's sake. Even though it means she'd keep seeing Anand in secret and sleep with her husband. The betrayal fans felt was real and immediate. Thankfully, the wedding imploded when Anand exposed the groom's mistress, but the emotional damage? Permanent. 10. Dangerous Queen. Queen kisses Beau without consent. We love an Ice Queen trope, but this one crossed the line. Beau says no. Queen kisses her anyway. Then Queen doubles down like a menace. If you don't forgive me, I'll do it again. Girl, what? 9. Affair. Pleng keeps rejecting Wan. Pleng loves Wan. Wan loves Pleng. So why does Pleng spend 10 years avoiding her, helping her husband win her back, and generally acting allergic to happiness? Only when Pleng sees the emotional devastation Wan endured does she finally give in, but by then, Wan is an unhinged, toxic, possessive disaster we can't help loving. Peak messy sapphic content. 8. Pluto. The novel rewrite that softened everything. If you only watched the series, Pluto is a masterpiece, but readers of the original novel know the show dialed everything way down. May wasn't blind the whole time. She pretended. Ai-un tested her suspicion by abandoning her in traffic. The show scrubbed every edge and gave us a gentler, safer version. Fans were divided between "thank you for the softness" and "where's the chaos?" 7. Blank the series. Nueng erases their first time. Nueng gives her first time to Nueng. It's emotional, vulnerable, meaningful, and Nueng wakes up like, yeah, let's pretend it never happened. It pushes Nueng into a spiral of drinking and partying. Even viewers needed therapy. 6. The Secret of Us. Lotta accepts the breakup. After Lotta's mom collapses, Earn pressures her to break up because their relationship might be too stressful, and Lotta agrees. Even actress Ling Ling publicly said her character shouldn't have accepted that. A moment meant to be tragic just felt wrong, unnecessary, and out of character. 5. Harmony Secret. Plot downgrade after the trailer. The trailer promised enemies with benefits, rivals who claw at each other until they slowly fall in love. The show said, let's not. Instead, we got a more traditional, softer romance. Not bad, just not what we signed up for. And the sex scenes? Toned down to oblivion. Their first time is literally them staring at each other in a bath. The Sapphic Nation mourned. 4. Gap the series. Sam leaves Mon to marry Kirk. We had one of the most iconic GL moments ever when Sam chooses Mon over her grandmother. And then suddenly Sam does a 180, gives in, agrees to marry Kirk, and leaves Mon alone in their home without an explanation. Fans went nuclear. 3. Poisonous Love. Prem and Pat. Forgive the parents. Prem's parents emotionally manipulated her, beat each other, split her from Pat, faked Pat's death, and pushed Prem to the brink of suicide. Then later, sorry girls, our bad, and they're forgiven. Viewers stared at the screen like, sorry, where, for what, how? 2. Mate, Aoi continues her wedding after learning the truth. The novel version is passionate and devastating. The series? Aoi learns why Jen left her, supposedly Aoi was crazy in love, and still continues with her wedding plans. Then she and Jen become friends. They only reunite because the groom's side chick crashes the wedding. Romance, obliterated. Character consistency, missing. 1. Player, ploy hooks up with others. It wasn't officially cheating, but come on. Ploy and Pan were clearly in love, emotionally attached, and basically together without saying it. Because Ploy discovers Pan lied to her, she retaliates by hooking up with other people, casually, repeatedly, with visible marks left behind. Worse, she acts cold and emotionless afterward, tanking every romantic beat the series built. Fans didn't just debate this twist, they went to war over it. One of the most controversial GL choices ever. And that's our list. Which plot twist made you yell at the screen? Which one still haunts you at night? Let us know below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep supporting more sapphic stories here on LGBT Pop Cult. Until next time, stay iconic, stay chaotic, and stay queer.